internal exam, and you are maybe the final time you are speaking English with me.
Yes,
Are you excited about it or not?
I'm excited about it.
Okay. Do you have any nervousness
No,
regarding your internal exam?
no, sir, I have no any nervousness.
No nervousness.
No,
Okay, right. Now, tell me something about your project first.
sir, our project, uh, I- uh, uh, our project
Figure out.
is about the difference between the private school and government school.
Hmm.
First of all, we wrote in the project
Hmm.
the discipline of government school and the private school discipline.
Okay. So what is the difference between the discipline between government and private schools discipline?
Sir, the discipline of private school is better than government school
Hmm.
because sir, there in the private school, in the private school, the teachers are very punctual to
Hmm.
their responsibility and work.
Hmm.
They come to class in their punctual time and
Hmm.
teach a student
Hmm.
every day.
Hmm.
But in the government school, some teacher are punctual to their responsibility or their work,
Hmm.
but some teacher are not punctual about their work.
They are careless.
They are careless.
Okay. So when the teachers do not come to the class and when do not teach their subject, so uh, how it how it affects the progress of a student.
Sir, it is affect. It is bad effect
It has a bad effect.
of, on our study.
Hmm.
Because when a teacher not come to the class,
Hmm.
then
Doesn't come to the class.
they come to the class. Then the student are do not study.
They do not study.
They, do not study. They they are they are uh, they are
Playing,
playing and
talking.
uh, uh, go to the outside of the school and outside of the school and do some do some uh,
Mhm.
do
Okay.
some work.
So when you come from far away, right? And you come to the school with a mindset that you will go to school and you will study something
Yes.
and you will gain knowledge. And when the teachers are not coming to the class, how do you feel that? Do you feel your day is wasted, or do you not mind it
I feel that my day is
wasted?
wasted
Hmm.
because I come to the school for do to study.
Hmm.
But when the teacher is not come to the class,
Hmm.
then then we are playing.
Hmm.
We are do not study
Hmm.
and we work
We
that
don't get any knowledge. Okay.
we
Now, one last question is: uh, tomorrow you are going to be somewhere. You are going to work somewhere. You could be a teacher. You could be working in a company. You could join army, whatever. So, what will be your uh, mindset towards your work? Would you do your work with full responsibility, or would you just go to the flow? Go to the flow means what everyone is doing. You would think like, if the person is not working, so why should I work? So, what would be your uh, uh, means the principle uh, towards your field of work?
I sir everyone should be
Responsible.
responsible and the punctual for their work.
Hmm.
And I want that when I do when I when I could when I could be a teacher,
Hmm.
then I taught,
I would teach.
I will teach I
Hmm.
will be teach student perfectly.
Hmm.
And I want that I I would be a I would become a great person uh, and do my work in punctual time and perfectly
With honesty.
with honesty.
Okay, right, fine. Now, pass the mic here. Now, tell me something about yourself first.
For myself, Anish, and I am from Lalotna.
Hmm.
And in present, I live in THATYUR,
Hmm.
and I am studying class 12.
Hmm. Okay. Now tell me about our school. Do you think it's a good school? It's a good place to study or not?
Sir, it was the better. It was the good school
It was good school.
when when SK Cycle
Hmm.
was at school,
Hmm.
was in the school.
Hmm.
But when they went other school,
Hmm.
uh, then
Hmm.
school has been changed,
Hmm.
and uh, we can't and we not studying very perfectly
Mhm. And why do you think that is happening? Why can you not study properly?
because some teachers are not punctual about his occupation,
About their occupation?
and some are occupation about his teaching.
Mhm. Okay, so teachers are not punctual to their classes,
Yes,
and they are not taking their classes seriously.
yes,
Okay, right. So how does that affect your study and your knowledge?
it affects our future
Mm.
and our knowledge.
Mhm.
We are losing our
Mm.
knowledge because when teacher not
Mhm. You are
come in.
losing your precious time in school. So whenever you come to school and you see only 2 or 3 classes are running properly, and other periods are free, no teachers is coming in the classes. So how do you feel that day? Do you feel that okay, it's okay, or do you feel that oh, my day was wasted?
So I feel that my day is going to be
Mm.
wasted,
Mm.
going to waste,
Mm.
and
Mm. Okay, right. So this year I see that you were not very you are not regular to school. You only come to school a couple of times. So what made you to take that decision and not to come to school and stay at home?
because sir, I took this decision because I know because school there is a no study,
Hmm.
there was no study in school,
Hmm.
and I thought that I will study at home.
Hmm.
I would study at home.
Mhm. So do you think you are it's okay to study at home by yourself? Do you think you can learn things by yourself by reading yourself?
So I will study by self,
Hmm.
and
Okay, right now. Yeah. Tell me something about yourself first.
my name is Akhilesh Rawat. I read in class 12th.
Hmm.
I am from Rohtak, but at present time I live in Sukyana.
Okay, right. So your family lives in Suktiana
Yes,
and you are originally from Rohtuki Valley.
yes, sir.
So you've been living here in Thathur how long? Since your birth or maybe after
Since your birth,
since
sir.
your birth? So you were born here in
Yes, sir.
Thathur.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So your parents were from Rohtuki Valley.
My father be here.
Your father also lived here his
Yes,
whole life.
yes, sir.
Okay, right. So means your grandparents they were from Rohtuki Valley.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Now tell me something about your project.
My project the private schools and government schools.
Hmm.
My uh, before I was study
Hmm.
private schools.
Hmm.
So, so I think that private schools is better
Hmm.
than government schools.
Private schools are better than government schools. And why?
So private schools teachers are
Hmm.
mature,
Hmm.
and the private school teachers regularly teach.
They teach regularly. Okay, right. And what about government schools? What
Government
about
school
your school GIC Thathur?
GIC THATYUR teachers
Hmm.
they they don't teach regularly,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
they don't mature,
They are not mature.
and
Okay, fine. Okay, right. Okay. So when you come to school and when you see the teachers are not coming to the classes properly, so what do you feel at that time?
I feel that my time is
Is wasted
wasted
at school.
at school.
Okay, right. Okay. Okay. So what is your plan after 12th? What are you going to do?
My plan after 12th going to Dehradun
Hmm.
and join to English speaking,
English
and
speaking classes.
and
Okay.
and I will try to job in private company.
Okay. So you are planning to work and plus learning English. What about study? Are you not going for graduation?
Sir, uh, yeah, I do private.
You will do it,
We will do
but not regular, not as a regular student.
it, sir.
Okay, right, fine. So uh, uh, when you go outside and when you meet people outside from outside,
Yes, sir.
and when you see that they are good at study, so uh, what thought comes to your mind first? Why I am not as good as them?
I feel that my studies
Hmm,
uh, my study is very
hmm,
weak,
hmm,
and and
hmm. Okay, fine. Now, compile them. Right. Okay. Now, tell me something about yourself first.
My name is Ajay.
Hmm,
I am from Papramalla
hmm,
and I study in 12th class.
hmm. Okay, right. Tell me something about your English speaking. Do you think it has gotten better or not?
Sir, it is gotten better.
Hmm. It has gotten better. Uh, do you have the confidence of speaking English now or not?
Sir, yes, I confidence.
You have confidence. Okay, right. So if you go outside, for example, if you go to Delhi or Mumbai, and when people are speaking in English, so do you have the confidence you go there and talk to them in English?
Sir, I go to and I confident.
You have confidence.
Confident.
Okay, you could speak in English with anyone now. Okay, so tell me something about your project now.
Sir, my project is different between different government and private school
Hmm,
because private school are better
hmm,
because there is good facilities and good education
hmm,
and there is good discipline
hmm,
and there is everyday prayer on time
hmm,
and there is a computer room and library
hmm,
but there is one drawback
hmm,
that there is no sitting facilities
hmm.
and in there
Oh,
there is there is um, six there is children 6 to 8 sit in the floor and
okay, right.
child.
Now tell me, have you ever studied in a private school? Have you ever studied in a private school?
No sir.
Never studied. You always studied in a government school.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right, fine. So uh, if it comes means if you have to take a decision, so what would be your decision to send to someone? Where would you send someone? Would you send them to private school or would you send them to government school?
Would you send them private school?
I would send them.
I would send them.
You would send them to private schools
Yes,
for
sir.
study. Okay, right. And what about government schools? Do the teachers are not teaching properly? Are the teachers not well qualified? What do you think? What's the
Because
problem?
some teachers are qualified
Hmm,
and some teachers are not qualified.
hmm,
Some teachers uh, uh, on time matlab, on time in classroom.
hmm.
Some teachers not.
They don't come to class in time. Okay, fine. Now, इसको काट दो, हाँ, बंद करो. Okay.